Welcome to Primecast. My name is Jesse,
My name is Wyatt.
and took a kind of a break. Not
My
really.
bad.
Yeah, you skipped out last week.
Skip out. I
Yeah,
had
you did.
plans.
You had plans. Doing what?
Convention.
Yeah,
You were the guy who was all like, "Oh, I can't do it this week, man.
I did. I didn't say we couldn't do it this week.
I got work and a family, man."
I was fucking tired.
How
I
dare you have a family and responsibilities and
yeah,
work,
and
work. Whoa, whoa, man. Too far.
so anyway, finally we both got Ratchet.
We did.
Yeah, he's all right.
I like him a lot.
You like him a lot.
I do like him a lot.
I'm not a fan of the truck mode.
Oh yeah, I saw your review on him. I agree completely. I just don't care that much.
Yeah, I think the robot mode is pretty good. Although does the head gimmick work on yours?
Yeah, I even mentioned in my review that mine works, but for some reason I don't know if it's most of them don't work and I was lucky, or most of them do work and you just got unlucky. But yeah,
Like,
mine works fine.
I seriously have the hardest time getting the head out sometimes.
Yeah, I know you even had to take it off camera.
Yeah, it was a pain. Like when I first opened him up and was fiddling with him, and I actually thought to myself, it'll be because I was expecting the head to pop up because
Hmm.
I was like, wouldn't it be funny if the head just wouldn't do it? And then I pulled back the backpack. I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? I was like, oh my god, but is it really fucking broken? But no,
So
it's fine.
unfortunate. But I
I'm
dig it.
yeah.
Me and you both agree on his weapon.
His swords are pretty badass.
I like that a lot.
Even though that they're rubber,
Hmm.
which is kind of lame, but it's actually not. It's not too flexible. It actually springs back and plays pretty well.
Yeah, it doesn't warp.
Yeah, unlike Prime sword.
Yeah, or like Starscream's fins.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah, he could have had more paint. I mentioned in my review that I filmed and is not yet uploaded that I anticipate repro labels to do something because I just want the heart monitor.
yeah, I was considering getting the Japanese version just for that, but for whatever reason, on the Japanese version, the windows on his chest aren't painted; they're just white.
Yeah.
And that's super distracting. So I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, and plus even the things on the Japanese one are all stickers. So,
Oh, there's just stickers?
yep.
The fuck?
On that, remember that purple Terracon cliff jumper we talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah, his windows that are black, those are stickers.
The fuck's up with that?
I don't know, they got lazy.
Yeah. I did not find Arcee, but you did.
I did.
And
True
how's that?
story. Arcee is really cool. I don't want to spoil the review, but I like Arcee a lot. I think she's really cool. I hate her backpack. She's like Universe Silverbolt. You could literally cut off her vehicle mode
The
and have two separate things.
the only thing that's really kind of attracted me to get that one is just because of the size of it.
Even still, she's taller than Ratchet, but shorter than Bumblebee.
Yeah. But I overall like the design better of the first edition.
I do too.
And the
It's
colors.
just I like the colors on this one better.
Even though that the lighter blue is very inaccurate.
It is, but I think it just looks nicer.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pay the overmarked prices. If I'm getting it, it's gonna be like in retail.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Her arms, I really like her arms because on the first edition, it really distracted me how short her forearms were and the fact that her hands were really open and flat. I hated that.
But if I never find RC in stores, it won't bother me. I'll just stick with the first edition, which
Yeah, that's the thing. If you can't find this thing, if it doesn't appeal to you, fine, I understand. But I'm glad I got it. No, it's not perfect. Is it my favorite Prime figure even? No. Is it my favorite Autobot? No. Is it my favorite Deluxe? No. It's just okay. It's nice. The gun, if you get the gun and you don't like the weapons, you can throw that
I think the gun looks
late.
retarded. On
The gun,
on the RC figure itself, if you put on something else, it might work because you said that it works great on the RID Optimus. But on the RC figure itself, I think it looks really stupid and out of place.
I don't. It looks. That's one of those things. Even in the package, I was like, "Wow, that's really bad." But when I took it out and I had to see how it looked on the figure, I put it on her, and it really doesn't look that bad. Like it looks out of place, but not that out of place. The gun is actually hollow, so it's really lightweight. So it's not like Megatron's gun to where after a while it's gonna tear apart the ball joint. It's really lightweight, and she can hold it even with her shoulder really nicely. And has two handles. Optimus has to hold it at the second handle. But it does look really good with Optimus. But it's not that bad for Arcee. I kind of, excuse me, because of her wings though. I honestly pretend that she just has some sort of like jetpack deal going on.
So anyway, we did see a bunch of since over our 2-week break. What? Okay, what?
I want to talk about something.
What? What else?
I got Dark of the Deluxe Soundwave.
Oh yeah, you finally caved in and got it.
I did.
Yeah, and I've watched your review of it, and I don't regret not getting it.
I'm glad I got it, but god damn it. I wish it was better.
Yeah. I told you it's not that great.
It's not that great, but it's not that bad. I think it's because I'm considering.
I think it's because after having such a superior figure such as Human Alliance Soundwave, everything.
I think after Human Alliance Roadbuster took a shit on Human Alliance Soundwave.
It took a shit all right.
Yeah, well, seeing as how Soundwave isn't even going to be released. Oh!
Yeah, it's too good for the U.S.
So's the Deluxe.
Yeah, well, the U.S. That doesn't count.
Hey, guess what? It's just a figure that could be better, and if you move this here and take this off, then it's better. It's just a thing where it hinders itself. I don't mind the paint at all. I don't mind the proportions. Yeah, I wish he was taller, but whatever. It's just his shoulders. His shoulders really just, like, get in the way of themselves, and it's really distracting.
Plus, it doesn't come with Laserbeak.
No, but I don't care. But standing him next to Deluxe Laserbeak is hilarious. I have him standing next to Ravage, which I don't mind. Laserbeak's right next to Ravage. It looks really funny. And I got something. I got bot shots. More of them. I got lots more bot shots.
Fuck you.
I got 6 more bot shots.
Fuck you, you fucking Nazi.
Listen, dude. The only thing I'm missing now of the release bot shots are the launchers, and like I'm getting those.
I see the launchers everywhere.
I'm getting those too. Like I just haven't had enough money to buy.
What's your appeal in them?
I don't know. They're just really fun. I have a little army now. I have like 11.
Have fun with that.
Well, get this. These are the ones I got. I went to Walmart and I got the regular Bumblebee and I got the clear rare Sentinel Prime. Both of them are fucked up and don't work right, which pissed me off. The Sentinel Prime, apparently on everyone's clear Sentinel Prime, which is something about that plastic. His feet, you know how their feet spring out from under them?
No, I don't know.
Well, when I upload my review, you're gonna know.
Okay.
And well, that's how they all work. And his feet drag, so you have to like fucking put all your force into it and throw him. And even still, wheels don't line right, and he just kind of slides. Bumblebee, only his hood and one of his arms pop out, and then everything else gets stuck for some ungodly reason. But then I got the 2 3-packs. The one that comes with Nemesis, Megatron, and Acid Storm, and the one that comes with Sentinel, Bumblebee, and Prowl. And that Bumblebee, the new one, works amazingly. And that Prowl works okay, but he's still really cool. And that new Sentinel looks amazing, and it works awesome. But I really do like these things. And whenever we see each other, I'm going to hand you one, and we're going to battle to the death. The day I got them, actually, I held a little tournament, and Prowl won the entire thing.
Yeah, you have some issues, man.
I have fun, is what I have.
Oh, okay.
And I got animated Swindle and animated Electrostatic Soundwave. But
awesome.
But bot shots.
Yeah, bot shots. That's where it's at.
Bot shots is the official contender for Primecast.
Yeah. We have a lot of news to cover here, so let's get going. In the 2 weeks that we haven't talked. This I really dug. The new deluxe class Fall of Cybertron Soundwave or Starscream. That figure looks fucking sick.
Exactly what I said on Facebook. Um, I have a new favorite War for Cybertron, Follow Cybertron figure, and it's not even painted yet.
Yeah,
That
that thing looks fucking awesome.
it looks like I'm glad we didn't get a War for Cybertron one because that probably wouldn't have looked or turned out as good as this one. This one looks fantastic.
I'm really looking forward to this Fall of Cybertron line.
If it is even a line, but even the figures we've seen look good. But this Starscream blows everything.
Well, they're pretty much going to be taking over the Generations line. They said.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, at least while the figures are new.
This is just one of those secret molds that I really could care less if we got all three of them, and everyone's like, "I need a Skywarp, I need Thundercracker," and I don't care. Just give me Starscream. I'm probably not even gonna buy Thundercracker or Skywarp if they make them.
Starscream, fucking awesome.
As long as his colors turn out right, he's great.
At the same, what is it, Cybertroncon?
Yep.
Which was in Asia. They also showed a prototype sketch of a Masterpiece Sideswipe.
Masterpiece Lambor. Yep.
Which is weird. That's the last thing I would expect from a new Masterpiece figure. I was expecting like.
I'm kind of upset.
I know, but I don't know. This may be the first Masterpiece I may not end up getting.
I just don't. Everyone's like, "Oh, yay! Now they can make Sunstreaker. Oh, and now they're gonna delve into Prowl and Silverstreak and Smokescreen, and then they're gonna do like we don't even have Soundwave yet."
I would much rather have a Soundwave or a Galvatron.
I would love Galvatron. That's one I've been wanting. Like, I don't care for Masterpiece that much. It's a line I don't even have Optimus of yet, but I've always wanted to see how an official Masterpiece Galvatron would turn out.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so many other characters. Why? I understand
Galvatron is such a cool looking Emperor Destruction leader that he just needs an awesome figure to do him justice because the G1 just doesn't cut it, and fuck. Yeah, except for Super Link Galvatron, which is not really G1 based at all.
Or Universe, I like that. I saw you blow that up.
Oh god, that was so fucking cool. Like I think about it all the time. And that thing was so fucking loud.
I have two of them.
The video cannot even really portray how fucking loud that was.
I don't know, I have a nostalgia with that figure, so.
I fucking hated that figure.
Well, I remember seeing reviews of it, and this is when I first started joining, like getting online, watching reviews, and actually talking to people, and that was a figure that I'd seen. I was like, I've never seen that at the store, and I delved into more of like, oh, Case Assortments, when this is coming out. And I was like, wow, Galvatron looks cool. And I've heard a lot of mixed things about it, so I really want it. And then I got him the weekend after, I think the Saturday of the week after that my grandfather passed away. And I went to Kohl's to get stuff for his funeral. And that's when Kohl's was pretty cool, and they had it. And my dad was like, yeah, for sure you can get that. And I just, over that weekend, that next week, I was playing with them, and he kind of just made me cheer up a little bit, so.
At the same convention, we saw a prototype for Transformers Prime Voyager class Breakdown. That thing looks pretty fucking cool too.
What's weird about this is I don't think they said it's a Voyager.
Yeah, they did.
They said they were making a Voyager one, but this thing does not look like a Voyager to me at all.
A lot of people have said that, but on the slide that it was on, it said Voyager class.
It says Operation Breakdown. Operation Breakdown, watch him out. That's all it says.
At the bottom, didn't say Voyager.
It says watch him out.
I'm pretty sure somewhere it said it was Voyager.
I'm looking at it right now. They're saying it's Voyager, but on the slide itself, it didn't say what. It didn't say.
It was
Voyager.
in past. I don't know. They definitely said that the breakdown is going to be Voyager class.
I think this is a Voyager, but he looks like a short one.
I think it's just pretty bulky.
Though a lot of people are complaining that he doesn't have an eye patch, and
I think eye patch would be pretty cool, but it doesn't really bother me anyway.
Yeah, I don't care at all, really. Um,
Um,
but he looks cool. I just hope they don't screw up his mech tech powerizer thingy.
yeah. And at the oh yeah, that's another thing. You can definitely tell it's a Voyager because he has clear plastic on his arms and such.
Well, those are just windows.
Well, God damn it, you're so hard to convince.
Well, that means
Shut up.
I'm a leader.
Shut up.
You
And
follow
the big thing was the Asian exclusives. This is really interesting because they showed a Prime Deluxe cup, right?
which is a repaint of Ironhide,
Which we never even seen before, right?
we never saw a cup. We never even heard about him. We've seen Ironhide as a prototype, but
I don't even remember seeing the prototype of the deluxe Ironhide. We saw the prototype of the smaller Ironhide, but I don't think we actually seen a
no, we did. We did.
whatever. Oh,
It was one of the ones at Botcon that they couldn't really show us, but then afterwards we got a tiny little thumbnail. But yeah, I don't know why they're making Cup. Like, I don't really care for this at
well,
all. Like, he looks cool, but I don't care. I don't have enough of a character connection to Cup to get it, and I want Ironhide. And plus,
it kind of
we
fits the design.
oh yeah, he fits the design, and he looks cool. Like I said, I don't really care. And as me and Jesse talked about earlier, I have 10, soon to be 11 Prime Autobots and 3 Decepticons. So I'm kind of looking for excuses not to get any more Autobots. I'm looking for excuses to get more Decepticons, which leads us to the other one, Decepticon Rumble, who's blue.
That looks pretty cool.
I like him. I'm excited for him. I just hope they make Frenzy, who's red.
Yeah. That's debatable.
Nope. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
And there's a lot of other figures that were shown.
But
the two biggest things that really surprised me that I would really like to own are the Dark of the Moon Leader Class G1 repaints.
yeah, those look really cool. The downfall of this whole thing is if you don't know, and I don't know how you don't, but they're all repaints and remolds, but they're really good repaints and remolds that make a lot of sense, at least most of them. And we're not going to get any of them.
I would love to have both of those. The G1 Leader Class Ironhide and the G1 Leader Class Starscream. I think those figures look really cool.
I think that Starscream looks really cool, and that Ironhide, he looks cool, but I think if that Starscream came out, I'd buy it.
I think I'm going to have to figure out a way to get either of those because I don't know.
I really like how that Starscream though.
Yeah, it's god damn it. Why do they fucking hate the US all of a sudden?
I don't know. And there's not even this really makes me think. There's no retailer. No, this whole retailer thing is growing really thin, really fast, and I really don't like it at all. And here's the kicker to this whole thing. Yeah, a lot of these are really weird, but something that really stood out to me was the market that didn't get any first editions besides there was the United States and Australia. And Hasbro addressed the United States saying, "Hey, we heard you guys. We understand, these weren't supposed to come out here supposedly, but we're going to make them available to you guys for sure. We're going to try our best. We have a whole team working on it." Well, they found out a way to get these molds to us, but they're not coming out in America. So, Brawn is being done from first edition Bulkhead. Give or take, whether or not that's a weird mold choice it is, I don't mind it. I think it'd be kind of cool. And
was it first edition Bulkhead?
Yeah, it's first edition. And then Cliff Jumper. They're making a classics Cliff Jumper from first edition Cliff Jumper, just with a G1 head.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But like my friend Seth, he really wants first edition Cliff Jumper, and he thinks the G1 idea is really cool. And he went on a huge tirade through these forums about how ridiculous this is. And then we get, two of the other really cool ideas. They're getting G2 Megatron from Bludgeon. And they're getting Hotspot from Inferno and Grapple. Like, I would have loved to go to the store and seen some of these. And then they're making Springer from Tomahawk, Swerve from what is that? From Cup. And then for the smaller ones, we're getting Brawl from Breacher, which is an awesome idea. Laserbeak from Skystalker. Dead End from Breakdown. Sandstorm from Dune Runner, and then for Legends we're gonna get Blue Streak from Prowl, Motor Master from Optimus Prime, Thundercracker from Starscream, Hoist from Trailbreaker, and the 2 liter repaints. Oh, and then we're gonna get Power Dive from uh what was his name? Highbrow, Hunt for Decepticon's Highbrow, and then we're gonna get Wheelie, or they're gonna get Wheelie from Reveal the Shield Jazz.
That's interesting.
Now these are all figures like Megatron, Brawn, Grapple, Springer, Wheelie. You know, those were all figures that I would, even Starscream, I would love to go to the store and just buy. But lo and behold, not gonna be able to because Hasbro just it hates us. And this, I don't get it. Like I understand they want to appeal to a certain, place, and they're like, oh, these won't sell well. Like I don't know why Transformers has become the new Marvel Legends. That you have to pay out the ass and have to know certain people to get these things. Transformers used to be fantastically, broad, and if you needed it, you could get it easily. And they've narrowed down everything so small that everything is hard to get your hands on, and it's horrible. Short packing figures in Prime, these new exclusives, and first edition, it horrible.
Yeah, this is a trend that really needs to fucking stop, or else you're just going to lose a lot of customers that way.
People are really disappointed with the recent acts with the Transformers Collectors Club, with the whole credit card fiasco, and with this. I would not try and convince anyone to stay with Transformers. If you said today that you're gonna leave Transformers because it's just bullshit now, I'd be like, you know what? Good luck to you, because when enough's enough. Because this is, yeah, it's not like this has been going on for years, but for the fact that this has happened so much in such a little amount of time, it doesn't look to be clearing up anything at all. And this goes into our next story, which is actually the Prime Wave 3 box assortments have been announced or released. And guess what, guys? The Troop Builder is short packed.
Yep. And
So,
even if you are going to have difficulty trying to find them in stores, if you want to try to get them online, you can't just buy the Vehicon by himself. You have to buy the whole set.
and the set is for some reason marked up on like Big Bad Toy Store.
At $54
Fuck that.
For one Vehicon, one Hot Shot, and one Knockout.
$54.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not gonna happen.
This is one of those times where I'm extremely glad I worked at Toys R Us and still know a guy who works there.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's really fucking cool, and I'm glad I won't have that much trouble. Hopefully, having that much trouble getting a. I just want 2 Vehicons, and I was on a Transformers fan Facebook page, and everyone was talking about it, like, pissed off. And this one guy, no offense to the guy or anything like that, and I don't think he even knows what Primecast is, so I shouldn't even really worry about name dropping. But he said that he's gonna need to get upwards of at least 10 Vehicons, and he wants 12. He wants 10 for a display, 1 to keep in box upon the wall, and 1 to put in a vault to sell later on in his life.
What the hell?
Guys, I swear to God, if you deplete 10 fucking cases of Vehicons, don't do that. This is the biggest piece of advice that I can give.
For one, don't do that. 2, don't fucking do that.
3,
Fuck
don't
you.
fucking do that.
4, go fuck yourself.
I understand wanting to troop build and wanting to make a cool army display and all of that, but for the love of Christ, can we at least just get 1, and even if you see 1, don't like grab it and treat it like it's your child that you haven't seen for 12 years and run away and cry and walk into the sunset together.
I did do that with Masterpiece Rodimus when I found him in store.
Well, that's understandable. He was abundant for he wasn't short packed.
Yeah.
But or Masterpiece Grimlock, where each store only got 1 case. But
You're probably. Yeah, I'm gonna because there's no way I'm wanting to pre-order that whole set just to really get Viacon knockout. I'm probably gonna need a little favor and ask your friend to hold me one too.
My friend, I don't know if he still does, but when I still worked there was when I got my headset and we started Primecast, and he listened to episode 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. I don't know if he's still listening, but if he is, hey Tom, you're a really good friend. And yeah, he's a really cool guy. He's really chill, laid back, and he has drama and stuff, but I don't know. Some people, I don't know. He's an older guy, one of the older collectors I talked to, but he's really cool. Um, but hopefully I can have him hook me up with a couple. I just want at least if I only get one Viacon, I won't cry. But I only want two, and I told that guy who wants 12. I was like, dude, I only want two.
Same here. I want two.
I'm not gonna pay $30 for a Viacon. This is gonna be at least 3 to 4 times harder to find than Soundwave, and he's hard to find.
Mm-hmm. I did manage to find one at Target when I got my Ratchet though.
I found one, and I was so lucky.
Oh yeah, I did find another one at Toys R Us that I hid.
Oh yeah, I didn't. That's the only one I've seen though. But when I had mine pulled from the back before they came out, because a guy said on the sightings form, he's like, yeah, I went to Target and had a guy pull a full case for me, and I got Wheeljack and Cliffjumper. And I'm like, well, he didn't say Soundwave, so I went there, and the case was already pilfered through, but the Soundwave was still there. So I was like, huh, sweet. But kind of weird you didn't get Soundwave.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is really like Hasbro's whole deal is Decepticons don't sell well. Well, they don't.
And Bumblebee's sell is super well according to them.
Yeah, but they've ended up having to clearance Bumblebee on TF stores and Big Bad Toy Store
already for super cheap too.
$6.
Yeah.
And Wave 3 is still gonna have, I think, 2 Bumblebees.
And Hotshot, right?
Yep. At least 2 Hotshots, I think, too.
That's so fucking stupid. All of a sudden, why do they think Bumblebee is just such a hot item?
I guess they want him to be the icon. Thing is, though, I don't care how many times you throw the figure out there. It's not. No kid is gonna be like, oh no, Bumblebee, I gotta get it, because they're gonna go to the store and find one and get it. There's not gonna be like Christmas. Oh, little Timmy wants a Bumblebee. Oh, Jimmy needs one. Oh, Johnny, he needs a Bumblebee. It's just, hey, Mom, I want a Bumblebee. Here you go. Why are there so many Bumblebees? Why? Where's Wheeljack? I want Viacons. I guarantee you it's going to be till Christmas till a kid gets a Viacon.
You could really probably walk into the Prime section of the toy aisle with your eyes closed and
pick up a Bumblebee.
Yeah, and guaranteed.
You'll get a Bumblebee.
Yeah, you would have a hard-ass time trying to pick out a Wheeljack or a Cliffjumper.
And even those are becoming more abundant. At least Cliffjumper.
I was expecting Wheeljack to be kind of harder to find, which is weird, but you can find him no problem.
Yeah, well, which I don't mind at all. I like it. Yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about. I like Transformers, or I dig Transformers because they were easy to find. You could go to the store and get one, but nope, $30 for a deluxe. Nope, fucking $70 for a Human Alliance, $120 for a leader. What the fuck?
Going on to other Prime toys that were announced. In the same kind of style of the Optimus Maximus battle suit that they made for the Cyberverse Optimus, they are doing the same thing for the Bumblebee. I don't care that much for it.
Yeah, and you like Cyberverse. I really liked the idea. Not the idea, but I don't like Cyberverse that much. But it really just appealed to me. And I think if the robot mode was a standalone robot, or not standalone, but like just decently done, I would have dug it a lot more. But I did like the initial aesthetic of it. I thought it looked pretty neat as a robot.
I'm still really excited for the Optimus Maximus. I think that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Still do. Going to get it.
I bet these are going to be like 8 or like 7 Bumblebee battle suits to 1 Optimus Maximus per case.
Fucking Bumblebee, god damn. iGear Sharkticon.
Yeah, that thing looks cool, but it's tiny.
Oh, speaking about third party stuff, they actually showed more prototype pictures of that one third party product we talked about last time that I wanted.
Exovergen.
Yeah, their Master Force trailer.
That thing looks cool as hell.
I know, right? That thing looks fucking sick.
I'm trying to not like it because I don't want to spend that much money, and I won't.
But you don't know how much it's going to be yet.
It's gonna be at least 90 to like.
I'm down with that. I'll pay $90 for it, 90 to 120.
Pay 130.
That would be the max.
135.
Nope. Not 131 either.
130. 130.99.
Nope. Not 1 cent over 130.
130 and 1/4 of a penny.
But really, it's kind of weird though that the way it interacts with the classics Optimus Prime, the legs just kind of hang out like a skirt in the back.
Yeah, and it blends well. You can even use the original Power Master Prime in there.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Like,
I look forward to your review on that.
Yeah, I know I'm turning such a hypocrite because I'm been so fucking
third party. Blah.
Oh, they're worse
so
than
much.
Satan. Oh my God, this is so awesome.
Well, and then this is oh no, I'm gonna inherit Primecast again.
Okay, I'm okay. That really hurt my throat for some reason.
That's unfortunate. Exovergen is just shoving himself down your throat.
Yep. I really like it. I even like the head design. The head design, it looks like it's updated from the original Power Master Optimus Prime, but it's like, kind of looks the same. And then it comes with actually comes with a new Genrai that can actually attach to the front of any Prime figure.
It looks good.
I'm really if it has a pair of wings to kind of resemble God Genrai. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I'm in heaven.
I just and this we're gonna talk about this real quick. It's not on the topic list, but Botcon said that there are going to be no third-party toys at their convention, and if a dealer has them, they will be confiscated, and the dealer will be removed from the convention.
How do you feel about that?
What the fuck? Like, Hasbro, honestly, has not shown any courtesy to the consumer in these past few months, but they want to shut down the companies who are like, hey guys, what do you want? You want God Genrai and Power Master Optimus Prime? Here you go. You want a good Devastator? There you go. And they're going to shut them down. Mm-hmm. Like, I understand that there's the IP and the whole character creation and all that, but when someone creates a good product that people want to consume and buy, you shouldn't eat third-party toys, guys.
Well, the whole thing is, it's licensing. I mean, Botcon is licensed by Hasbro.
I completely understand.
They cannot have these products that are copyright infringing of their licensed product. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
That's what I'm saying. It makes perfect sense. I definitely am not holding it against Hasbro or Botcon personally. I am not. I do understand. I definitely do. But what makes me upset is the whole thing of Hasbro has been such an asshole, to say the least, to not even I'm not even saying fans, because and Hasbro even said that the fans only make up a small percentage of their consumers, which for Transformers, which I'm sorry, that's bullshit. Because Transformers, because of the movies, yeah, kids were eating it up, but it's not till Christmas time that I see Transformers falling off the shelves.
Yeah,
and that's not to say kids don't buy them.
Even last Christmas, they're still pretty much, their shelves are pretty much full.
Well, this recent Christmas, the most recent one, when I went to Toys R Us, you know what I saw fall off the shelf?
What?
Revenge of the Fallen. You know why? Because that store still had Revenge of the Fallen toys, and they had a sale that was buy one get two free.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And then near the last 2 weeks up until Christmas, Dark of the Moon toys started to fall off the shelf. But that's what. And that actually one of those days I sold a first edition toy to a guy for his kid for Christmas, which made me feel good.
I'm going to go off fucking topic real quick. All right.
Yeah.
Before because you got me thinking about the movies.
Yeah.
Who directed the movies?
Michael Bay.
Okay, he's producing a movie that's coming out sometime soon. Do you know what movie that is?
Teenage Mutant Alien Turtles.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
I made a
hell?
meme.
Oh,
Oh man.
fuck. All right. Yeah, all right. I was a huge fucking Turtles fan in the 80s.
I am too. Like,
all right.
I love Turtles.
And you know what? When the fucking the Transformer movies came out, everyone was like, "Oh my god, they're ruining Transformers." All right, but they were still fucking from the planet Cybertron. They were robots that turned into vehicles. Okay, they were not created by the government or anything as a weapon. That would be fucking up their childhood. It's in the fucking name, Mutant Turtles, not Alien Turtles. How can you fuck that up? And they even said they're not even going to be teenagers, I think. Oh my god! Yeah, my wife is so sick of me talking about it. She's like, Jesse, her phone is like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you honestly don't know. I mean, you don't even know. You don't know me, wife, woman.
What was really
the
perfect analogy I had was people were like, "Oh, Michael Bay raped my childhood with Transformers." My perfect analogy for this is like making Transformers to where the humans built them and sent them into space.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I want you to watch Transformers and then watch this fucking movie and tell me that Michael Bay raped your childhood, because this. Oh my god. I didn't watch Turtles in the 80s because I wasn't born in the 80s, but I did watch the series. I read some of the comic books, and
the comic books are kick-ass.
The comic books, and you know what a lot of people don't even know? People got mad because in the new comic books that IDW's doing, they're mad because all their masks are red. Hey guys, guess what?
The
original Turtles
red.
Yeah,
I like that they were all red in the original comics. I thought that was cool.
You know why they were all red? Because they were black and white. You can't fucking distinguish color. They didn't have their initials on their belt buckle. Why are you mad?
Why are you mad? Why are you mad? It's just a game.
You mad, bro? Like, chill the fuck out. This is how it started. But, like, what would you rather have? Red masks? Or fucking aliens? Where the turtles crash on Earth in some fucking spaceship. And for some reason they have alien weapons, and they're named after a Renaissance guy.
Did you read Michael Bay's reaction to the fucking...
Yeah, he was like, you guys haven't read the script.
He's like, first of all, Michael Bay, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you, Michael. I mean,
what kind of name is Michael?
Michael? If you're French, your name would be Michelle. What a faggot name that is.
Oh, whoa. All right, a little too far.
I mean, come on, Michael Bay. Fuck you. More like Michael.
This is. I don't mean to get so excited, but this is something that just wants to make me just jump out of my seat and just throw my fucking computer out the window, because this is retarded. Like, I understand wanting to take something old and add a new spin to it. That's what Transformers did. That's what The Dark Knight did. This is taking something, ripping it up, and trying to, make something out of, some of the pieces. Like, what the fuck? This is like remaking Toy Story and making it like humans, to where like, oh no, they're gonna see us, but we're still people, and they're what the fuck? It's like Dragon Ball Z, but it's like Dragon Ball Z, but turning them into cats, like Thundercats, like having Thundercats and having them,
But you know what? After thinking about it, the only thing that I can think of that could make possible sense of this, say, most of the time in the movie, they do think they are aliens. But, like, somehow at the end of the movie, they've realized that they are actually mutated from pet turtles.
Which would be fine. But I see this happening like, sir, we've intercepted something from space. Oh my god, what is it? They come to the Earth. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Are those turtles?
Turtles? Reptiles are aliens.
Have
you ever seen that one meme where it's the guy with the crazy hair and he's holding his hands up and his eyes are closed and he's like, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
No.
Well, I created one earlier and I put a red headband on him. I'm not saying they're turtles, but they're aliens. And Like, this is one of those things that I don't see how you could fuck it up, but you did.
It's in the fucking name. Mutant Turtles.
You tried your hardest to fuck it up, and you did it, Michael. You guys did it. Congratulations.
Bravo. Good for you. Good
I-
for you. We're done professionally, man. Michael Bay, you and I are through. I'm sure you're a nice guy, but fuck you.
No, actually, he's an asshole.
I know,
People hate
yeah.
him.
I mean, that's why Megan Fox was fired off of Transformers 3 because she compared him to Hitler.
I don't like Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, he made Transformers kind of cool, but fuck him.
Did you see that picture of him that was like kind of wearing like a pimp costume?
No. What?
It's the funniest shit ever. Yeah, I mean, it's all real. Let me see if I can find it.
But I don't know. Like, I have a bunch of Turtles toys, and I watched the '03 show. Like, I loved it. And when they made that, like, fast forward, I was like, all right, fuck that. And then they made, like, Back to the Sewers. I was like, all right, this is kind of cool, but I'm not going to follow it. And then NECA and them have been showing stuff for the new show that's coming out on Nickelodeon. And they're making, like, you know how they made the 6-inch Classics Thundercats toys?
Yeah.
Well, they're doing that for Turtles, and they look really good.
I have that right? Oh, man. Those look
But they went and pulled this shit,
Mm-hmm.
and coming to stores next summer, teenage fucking alien piece of shit reptiles from space. They're not teenagers, so it's like, what is it? What would it be like? Wise alien turtle resembling things
I don't get it.
by
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
You don't know me. You haven't even read the script yet. You don't know me. You don't pay
That made
my
me mad.
bills.
You guys haven't read the script yet. We don't have to.
Oh, here's a picture. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
Make sure you put this in the show. Make sure people can see this.
Oh, what the fuck? It's him, some Chinese chick, and Mike Tyson.
What?
Here you go.
What? All-star picks. What the fuck? What the fuck? His head looks photoshopped onto it.
It's not though. That's the funny thing. All right.
Now I just want to talk about turtles. And they're saying like Krang might be in the movie. I like Krang, but you're gonna fuck him too.
Krang's gonna be like this mutant that Krang's gonna be. I don't know. I don't even know how they can fuck up.
Krang, they're gonna make
alien.
Krang mentally retarded.
He's gonna be a mentally retarded boy from the 80s.
He's gonna look like Jason Voorhees when he was a little kid.
What's your name?
What? He's gonna be like, why the fuck are you guys aliens?
Who cares? I thought you were mutants.
I thought you guys were turtles. The fuck? Oh
So
man.
they're fucking aliens. They can't even be turtles. They're not mutants.
If they don't have, if they are aliens, but they have shells.
They're not even teenagers, because if they're aliens, then their years aren't even based off Earth. They might know ninja skills, but they won't really be ninjas because
This goes against everything Ninja Turtles was.
I mean, if there are in fact aliens, nothing in the title will be relevant.
Neither will their names, their skills, or their weapons.
Or
none of it.
Or Splinter.
Yeah, so technically this isn't even Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I guarantee you that April's going to be played by some fucking 5-star Victoria's Secret model, which we don't need. April O'Neil was this kind of nerdy news reporter that just kind of wanted to help. She wasn't this hot, like, ooh.
April was hot, though.
That's the thing, though. She was just this. She wasn't scandalous. She wasn't hot. She was just, hey, I'm the girl character just cuz. But nope, she's going to be some, oh, you dropped that. Let me get that for you.
Did you ever see Turtles Forever?
Yeah, I did.
That is awesome. I love that.
I wonder if they're going to do Shredder. What the fuck's he going to be? He's going to be like some fucking, he's going to be a Transformer.
I've not too long ago, I recently watched the original, the first Ninja Turtles movie. That is so awesome.
I went to the thrift store a while ago, and they had some original movie stuff.
I mean, after a couple years ago, I read the original comics,
Mhm.
and then I was like, oh my god, this has so much to do with the first movie.
Yeah.
And then I watched the movie again. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. This is probably, I would go to say that is probably the most loyal and best comic book movie I've ever seen.
Even
Because
compared to the first episodes of the original series, down to the line of "Can we keep her?" Like,
I
it's
mean,
awesome.
the first Total movie had a very dark, gritty tone, just like the comics. Even though the comics were fucking violent. I mean,
Even the second one, where Shredder was killed. Like,
I don't like the second one.
yeah, I know you don't. And do you like the third one?
Uh,
Where they go into the past.
oh my god. What, I remember when this third one was about to hit theaters. Everyone in my school was like so excited for it. Oh, it's stupid.
It was stupid, but it was better than this.
But
I guarantee you. Like,
what I really love about the first movie is like, I mean, yes, they are the turtles are kind of comedic relief, but they're not overly goofy. They
like
use,
they are in the cartoon.
yeah, but like it definitely pays a lot of homage to the original comics. I mean, especially from the origins of Splinter,
Hmm.
so awesome, and
He learned as a rat in his cage. He learned kung fu from.
yeah,
Oh, man.
ninjutsu.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
Watch out, we got a
Get it right.
badass over here. Well, the weird thing is though, did you see? I'm sure you did, but the TMNT movie from '07,
Yeah,
that was in canon with the originals.
yeah.
And they said they were gonna make a new one in the
Yeah.
coming years.
I
So
would.
is that still on too, or
No.
I don't know. Well, there was no confirmation that it's canceled, but
I think they. I don't know. I have to research that later. But um, what I've really loved it that when I've read the comics for the first time, when I've read this part in the comics, like, oh my god, that's so fucking badass. But when they're basically fighting Shredder, they kicked his ass. And like they stabbed him. Leonardo actually took his sword, handed it to Splinter, and said I forget the Japanese term, but he's like basically asking Shredder to commit suicide with it. I was like, whoa, that's fucked up. The turtles were, and that was actually kind of portrayed in the Turtles Forever.
Mhm.
It just showed like how dark and like violent they are.
I don't know. I just when they go into the the comic book ones,
Yeah, black and white.
which is really cool.
That was my favorite part of the whole movie.
I also what I liked from the original was they were like mysterious in the beginning. You were like, whoa, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, hey guys, we're turtles. Fuck, we got a van. It was just like, who are these people? Oh, they're not people. They're fucking reptiles. Huh.
You know, I didn't buy it then. I'd never buy it now. If a fucking giant turtle puts on a trench coat and a hat, you're not going to think it's a human.
Michelangelo.
Like, oh yeah.
His line. I don't remember the line from that scene, but it's just hilarious.
What scene?
When he has the trench coat and the hat on. Fuck.
Who? Michelangelo says? Raphael wears that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it Michelangelo or Raphael? That's what I was like, wait.
Well, he says, where are you going? Going out to a movie. Is that okay with you? He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And they start dancing. Oh,
I remember when he's like,
he saw critters. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. And
okay, what? Go ahead.
When he like yelled "damn" in the city and
damn. They said "damn" like 3 times, I think, in that movie.
damn, and it echoes throughout the whole city.
Yeah, I was like, shit. He's pissed off. That's when they really started making Raphael really the outcast. He wasn't really a fucking. That's one thing I did not like about the cartoon. Raphael really had no like anger issues. He was just one of the gang.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a badass or anything. Wow, the movie. That's why I love I could talk all fucking day about the first Ninja Turtles movie because that's just
What really threw me off with the new one was when he was like this guy who like dressed up in some Ghost Rider outfit at
yeah.
night and went.
TMT was a little bit too dramatic with Raphael.
Yeah, but one thing I really did like though was him and Leonardo's fight.
Yeah.
I think it had a lot of climax to it. I thought it was really nice.
Like what did
And he
Leonardo?
almost didn't he? Yeah, he almost killed Leonardo, and he was like,
Uh,
"Oh fuck."
what did Leonardo say? Is like he said something like you don't want any of this or something. It was
Something like he pretty much tested Raphael, and Raphael was like,
Uh-huh.
"I'll kick your ass," and Leonardo was like, "No, you won't."
Oh yeah, I will. No, you won't. Yeah, I will. No,
Then he
I
did
won't.
it, and then he almost killed him, and he was about. No, that's what happened. He beat him up. He almost killed him. Then he like pulled back his side like he was about to, and he's like, "Fuck, what am I doing?"
Mm-hmm.
And then he like runs away, which I like that. But what threw me out of the entire movie was the end, not the very end, because at the very end it was really cool how he handed him his helmet and he puts it on like the wall of souvenirs, and you saw like Shredder's helmet,
The time,
something
the
from the
time,
third.
the time machine thing stick,
Yeah, that stat that was there, like that told you this is in continuity.
and the the ooze canister from movie
Hmm.
2, that was there.
Like that was really cool.
I don't know, but my whole thing with the TMNT, that the whole like sub story with the whole demons, that just felt so out of place.
Yeah, and
Like
I really
it
didn't
did
get
not
the
need to
guy
be
though.
there.
I didn't like the end though, where the guy like some magic was happening and he was like dying, or I still don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't care. All
I
I
really
know
don't.
that
It's like the turtle parts.
my favorite part in the movie is that Kevin Smith actually does the voice of the chef in the movie.
Yeah,
Anyway, this is a Transformers podcast, right?
it was.
Was till.
Then Michael Bay fucked it up.
hmm So anyway,
What the hell were we talking about?
I don't know. Let's go on to Sharktacon. Hasbro licenses, whoop-de fucking do. Let's go on to questions.
Okay. All right.
Ah!
What the fuck?
I'm so angry.
All right. First one comes. Let's me. Is this the? Yep. This is the first one. This one. We're gonna cover. Two or wait. Are we gonna cover that one, Jesse? Or
I don't care.
yeah. Okay. I'll let you handle that one all by yourself. This one comes to us from Madshell or Madashell or Madshell. There's an A between the D and the S, so I don't know if it's Madashell, but Madashell23 on YouTube. Hey, Austin or Madshell23 here on YouTube with some questions I have, or but here, comma, some questions I have are what? Okay, questions. What are you guys? That was weird. What are your guys' favorite robot series that are not Transformers related?
Hmm. I don't know.
I think mine would probably have to be I don't really focus that much on super robots things, but I think two of mine are Voltron and maybe Gurren Lagann.
I don't know. I like Voltron, but the new Voltron series sucks.
Oh yeah, I hate it. I like the original voice.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to say Gundam.
Gundam's really good. Gundam's that thing that I really like. I just can't like watch it.
I'm really thinking about starting to get into model building Gundams. Like going all in and getting like the master grade Gundams.
Oh yeah, my friend Alex just got a perfect grade, and he spent a
God.
week straight building it, and he loves
Those
it
are
so much.
expensive though.
Yeah, he spent a shit ton of money.
Those are about $200, while master grades are a little bit smaller, and they're about between 60 and 80.
Yep.
I'm really tempted to get one or two or three or 20. I don't know.
I was gonna get one at the convention I was just at, but I decided to buy G1 Perceptor, which I also got.
And same question, or another question from him. Do you guys have any favorite movie series that no one seems to like? Movie series.
A movie series that no one seems to like. I don't know about that, but I have some. Like I like things that not a lot of people like, but I don't really know. I can't really name it off the top of my head.
I can't think of anything. I like Digimon. No one really see. Well, there's a small cult following that really is obsessed with Digimon, but I don't know. I don't know why. It all started when I never cared for Pokemon, but yeah, I don't know. I've seen the first couple of movies, but I was like, I don't know. I don't get it. Mewtwo, what the fuck is him? I don't.
He's a clone of Mew, the Team Rocket created.
But why is he first in the Pokédex? I don't know why.
He's not first. He's
Yes, he is.
150.
But then Mew is right after him.
Because well, here's the explanation behind that.
Later.
No. You asked.
No,
You asked.
I was not asking you.
I don't care. Someone else is gonna comment. And you're gonna read it anyway. What happened was they found Mew was considered to be extinct, but then they found a fossil, and then Mewtwo was born. But then they discovered there was more Mews or another Mew again. So they thought he was extinct, so they didn't put him in there because they didn't have all the information on him. And then they discovered him to be alive, so they put him in.
But anyway, how I got into Digimon was right after Beast Wars. I thought the series was over, and then I was watching Fox, and then they showed a very, very short trailer for something called Beast Machines. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I mean, I see a gorilla, a cheetah, a spider, a rat. Is it really related to Beast Wars? I'm like, then they said something. You'll see a sneak preview in the series premiere of Digimon. I'm like, all right. So I woke up that morning, started watching Digimon. I'm like, this is fucked up. And I'm like, all right.
That's still my reaction.
It is. So I really only started watching that first episode just so I could catch that sneak preview. I was like, oh hell yeah, Cybertron. Fuck, it's a sequel to Beast Wars. I'm like, sweet. Should I change the channel? No. All right, I'll finish watching this first episode. I'm like, then it had a to be continued. I'm like, now here's the thing about me. I don't care if I even like the show or not. But if I watch the episit of something and it has
You see to be continued.
I'm like, I have to watch the next one. I can't not know how it doesn't end.
Challenge accepted.
So then I started watching more and more. I'm like, these are pretty fucking cool. So and I've watched I did not watch Digimon Frontier. I thought that was really fucked up.
I don't mind Digimon. I just don't really. I just don't.
But I really got more into when I saw the toys and they actually transform.
Yep.
Those are some of my most watched videos were of me reviewing the Digimon toys I have, which we'll actually get into a little bit later. Actually, yeah. Did you say what you liked? What something?
I don't know. I liked a couple specific things that people don't like. I really enjoyed Rob Zombie's Halloween movies.
I love them.
I really did enjoy them. A lot of people didn't.
I know a lot of people don't really see the really kind of subtleties in the first Halloween movie. I think the first Halloween Rob Zombie is a masterpiece.
I really enjoyed that. Halloween 2 wasn't fantastic, but I still enjoyed it. It was gritty and fucking dark. And my favorite part of it is Brad Dourif, who voices Chucky in it. The part where he's screaming at Loomis, you can fucking hear Chucky's voice in that, and you're like, shit.
In Halloween 2?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Remember, this is a spoiler for Halloween 2, so if you want to see it and haven't seen it, this is a spoiler. But remember when his daughter gets killed and Loomis comes around and he fucking puts him up against the car and he's holding a gun to his head and he's like, you did this. This is your fault. And as he's screaming, you can hear Chucky's voice. And watching that in the theater, and it was like me and 3 people in that theater at like 11 o'clock at night. None of my parents were with me. Fucking creepy as hell, just hearing Chucky come out of that, like just screaming out of violence and terror. Just, I loved that so much.
Brad Dourif kind of creeped me out in Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, and only in the extended edition because he wasn't actually in the theatrical.
Uh-huh.
His only scene in the movie was cut out, because he played I can't remember the character's name. Oh, Worm. I don't know. But he's basically a Saruman's servant. And there's a scene. Did you see the extended cut?
No.
Of Return. Well, in the extended cut, you actually see Saruman's death at the top of Isengard, the tower, and Gandalf and company are trying to get information about Sauron's invasion, and there's so many names. Saruman is just talking, like just playing games, and then out of nowhere, Brad Dourif's character comes up. I can never remember his name. He's basically like kind of like his pet dog. Saruman just kind of beats him all the time, and the King of Rohan is like trying to convince him, like, because he was once a man of Rohan. He is trying to convince him, like, you don't have to be a servant to Saruman, and Saruman just kind of bitch slaps Brad Dourif's character, and the fucking look he gives him when he's about, because he pulls out a knife from his pocket and he's like about to stab Saruman in the back. The fucking look he gave him is creepy as hell. In fact,
the guy is scary.
I'm gonna do a screen capture of it. And I'll send it to you in a little because it's fucking creepy. But I'll put it in the show right here too.
Well, that's what I'm about to get into. Brad Dourif, like I said earlier, he voices Chucky in all the Chucky movies, especially Child's Play 1. Fuck. Just his voice in that movie is just so creepy.
He definitely has one of the best voices ever.
The scene where, in the first Child's Play, where Andy is in the mental hospital because no one believes him that Chucky's trying to kill him, and Chucky gets on the ledge of the hospital and he kills the doctor. Andy is sitting there holding his legs, just crying, and Chucky's just singing "I'm gonna kill you" to like this 9-year-old kid, and it's just fucking terrifying. And I have a Chucky doll too, so it's fucking weird.
They need to make a new Chucky movie.
They're pretty much what they're doing is with Bride of Chucky, they're like, all right, whatever. Steve Chucky, they're like, fuck it, I don't care, and they're gonna remake it. They're gonna reboot it, but everyone who made the originals is coming back to remake it. They're gonna make Chucky scary again, and Brad Dourif is even still gonna voice him.
Sweet.
I know.
See the Chucky was fucked up.
I just didn't care. I was just like, this is whatever.
I saw it in theaters with a whole bunch of friends. I'm like, what's going on? Why is he? But I later understood why they made him like kind of a cross dresser.
Oh yeah, the kid.
Because his name's Glenn, and one of Ed Wood's first movies was Glenn or Glenda. It was about a transvestite.
Yeah.
Which was kind of based on Ed Wood's. Kind of fucked up.
But then like it was pretty funny. Watch the behind the scenes stuff because it's really funny because they're talking to the puppeteers and it's like, yeah, it takes 37 minutes to jack off one midget puppet. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm excited for a new Chucky movie. But yeah, I dig most horror movie remakes. The new Nightmare on Elm Street, I really, really enjoyed that movie.
It was okay to me.
Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite horror movie franchise. I really love the original.
Halloween is my favorite horror franchise, except for the last 3 of the original series. Those films sucked.
Even H2O?
No, not counting H2O, but Halloween.
Halloween 4, 5 were whatever. Halloween 3 was, I understand what they're trying to do.
4, 5. They made was there 6?
Yeah, there was.
There's Halloween 1 and 2, which were same. 3 had nothing. 4, 5, and 6 were kind of like their own trilogy.
Yeah, it's where they're like Michael Myers. He has this spell that every 1,000 years makes you crazy.
Yeah, I hated those movies.
And then they made H2O, which was a perfect end to Halloween.
But then they made Resurrection.
Resurrection, I remember watching that movie, and I don't watch a movie and say, wow, this is bad. I almost fucking turned off that movie. I watched that when I was sick in 2009. I got something. I don't know. I got really sick in October during Halloween, and there was a movie marathon, and I watched H2O again. I was like, I love this movie, and then I was like, there's Resurrection. I've never seen it, so I had my dad go out and rent it for me, and I was watching it in my room, and I'm just watching the movie. I'm just like, the beginning where he kills Lori. I'm just like, that's it, just that. Fuck it. Like,
Well, the H2O totally ha- only is a sequel to Halloween 2. It
yeah,
completely disregards 4, 5, and 6 because
because those three were the only, or well, Halloween 3 too, but those were all made by John Carpenter. That's why.
yeah. But they the main characters in those movies was Laurie Strode's daughter. Supposedly after Laurie Strode was killed or died or something, and they just totally negated that fact, or they just consider that non-canon anymore. But anyway, man, we need to get through this one guy's question.
But well, yeah, that's the thing. Though. I really like horror movie remakes besides Texas Chainsaw Massacre and that the new Friday the 13th. Jesus fucking Christ!
All
Never
right, all
mind.
right, hold on. What do you have against the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I don't hold anything against it. I just don't enjoy it as much as the originals, like I do Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Why?
I I just don't. I
I
think
I
the
I,
beginning of them are really, or the beginning of the '03 one was really weird.
I can't remember the beginning.
Pretty much where like they're in the van and that one person like they pick up this person, they kill themselves. It's I don't know. I only saw it once when it
Then
came
she
out.
pulled out a gun out of her cunt.
Yep.
That was weird.
Yeah, that's the thing. The whole movie's just weird. Also,
I really liked it though. It had a very disgusting kind of eerie tone to it that
that's the thing. I liked it. That's what I didn't understand. I liked it when Halloween 2 did it, but Halloween 2 wasn't like I don't like vulgar horror movies. Like I did you see the new Friday the 13th?
yeah, and I thought it was
I
hilarious how they waited so long to actually have the title card pop up. It was
I
like
watched that
15
movie
minutes into.
in I watched that movie in the movie theater sitting right next to my dad. That was the most awkward fucking thing ever. That movie is softcore porn for anyone who hasn't seen it. There's a 10-minute sex scene. What the fuck?
Is it really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it cuts back and forth to people, but yeah, that scene's about 10 minutes long where like the guy gets mad at his girlfriend and this one girl gets drunk and she's the freaking group slut and they go into his room and have sex just to and like his girlfriend starts banging on the door. He's like, "Go away."
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
He was the guy who was in Transformers.
Yeah, and the character's the same name too. I
Yeah,
forget.
Trent.
Yeah,
He was an
yeah.
I noticed that one.
He's destined to be shortcast as a douchebag for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and I
Kind of
love
like
his death.
kind of like this guy from the original Karate Kid. Every role that dude had for the rest of his life in the film career was a douchebag.
When like once again spoiler for these movies, but when they killed Trent, oh man, that was awesome. That was the one character's like yes, but yeah, I just they're also they confirmed Halloween 3.
Really?
Yeah, Rob Zombie's not doing it though, but I guess I think John Carpenter is.
Oh.
And then they're making another remake for Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D.
Yep.
But I've heard that it's actually supposed to be a sequel to the original.
Original?
Yeah.
I heard it was a remake. That's the last I heard. Because I remember when both the movies.
Yeah, I've heard several things, but I think that there's also a rumor that it was supposed to be a sequel to the very first one.
Why would you? But that had.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like I only heard of it because I used to go on horror movie websites before I went on Transformers websites on the forums, and I remember reading I guess it was a year or so ago, a year and a half ago when they confirmed Halloween 3D and Texas Chainsaw 3D. I don't know if those are coming out this October or I want to say next October they are.
Oh, one thing I really liked in Halloween 2 is that you actually see Michael Myers' face.
Yeah,
And
he's a
when
fucking like hobo thing, and
yeah, and when he says like the only word he says is "die."
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that he talked, and I understand that he's supposed to be the boogeyman, but I see these as retellings, not what the original's supposed to be. Like the new Nightmare on Elm Street, it's kind of hinted. Oh, speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm watching a TV spot for the girl with the dragon tattoo who has Rooney Mara, who plays Nancy. But anyway,
What?
yeah, the girl with the dragon tattoo in the new remake that they made.
Yeah, I saw it.
The girl who plays her is the same girl who plays I just said Nancy in the new Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Did you see the new dragon with the girl with the dragon tattoo?
know, it just didn't look that good enough to me to be.
I loved it.
I saw the original. I really liked that.
I haven't seen the original.
Really?
Yeah, I started to watch it on Netflix, but
It's
then
weird. It's really weird.
But then I just started doing something else.
Well, there's just the scene where like I don't know, just it's weird. Rape scenes are weird.
It didn't bother me.
Oh, in the original they're really weird because just the guy who plays them is just you're just like, oh, that's gross.
All right, let's go to the next part of this first dude's question.
Yeah.
Questions. No matter how much of a push you're given, what are some figures or Transformers, any that you would never get?
That's a good question.
No matter how much.
I think these questions are really good questions. We just don't really know how to answer them.
I would never get the Dark and Moon Deluxe Soundwave.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's my answer. And it's relevant. Yay.
Fuck you. If someone just came up to me and said, take this, what would I say no to? I honestly wouldn't say no. If it was for free, nothing. But unless it had like cancer and AIDS all over it, I'd say no. And feces, I'd say no. But I can't. I guess I can't really think of anything. I want to say there's a Transformer that I hate ungodly, but I can't think of what it is.
I'm sending you a picture of Brad Dourif, by the way.
Okay.
From Lord of the Rings.
I'll accept it in a moment.
What would you say? What would you say your favorite anime would be besides Dragon Ball for me and Naruto for you?
That's a good question too.
I really love Gundam Wing, G Gundam.
Gundam Wing.
I was into Wolf's Rain for a little bit.
I never got into that. I just couldn't.
One of my ex-girlfriends from a long time ago was really into that, and I watched it. I was like, this is kind of neat, but then it just became too popular. I'm like, I don't care anymore. What else? I like the original Robotech. What else? I know there's Voltron kind of counts.
Yeah, it is an anime.
I would say, I don't know. That's Transformers related though.
What?
Transformers Galaxy Force.
Well, he said besides Dragon Ball and Naruto.
Transformers is not Dragon Ball.
Transformers is not Naruto either.
That is correct. I don't know. I've never been super huge at. Oh man, I used to have a whole bunch of like one-shoot movies.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this later because there's so many animes I used to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Samurai X. I loved Samurai X, especially the two OVAs that were done at the very end of the series.
Yeah,
those were awesome. Rurouni Kenshin.
My answer for this has to be Naruto Shippuden. I'm just kidding.
I'll Shippuden on you.
That's just fucking weird if you're into that, I guess. But sorry, I'm not. But there's a couple things. I read more manga than I watch anime, and two mangas that I really enjoyed, and I know there's an anime of one of them now, but two mangas I really enjoyed. One was called Immortal Reign, and that was, I think, a short run. Couple, I forget how many volumes it had, but
I like X 1999 also.
I haven't seen any of that.
That they made a movie out of that. That was awesome. It was just called X though. I like Akira too.
Yeah, that's everyone likes that movie. I actually wasn't. That was one of the first anime things I ever saw. I wasn't allowed to watch that movie for a really long time because that one girl gets her shirt ripped off and you see her boobs.
Babies.
Yep, just for that quick 2 seconds. But I really enjoyed Immortal Reign. That was a great manga. And
that sounds really familiar.
Well, Wolf's Rain maybe, but I think I've told you about Immortal Reign before.
I don't know.
But it was a really good manga. And Bakuman is really good. Bakuman is pretty much an exaggerated version of the two people who made Death Note. It's pretty much their story of how they became mangakas, and it's kind of exaggerated, but it's really good story. It's realistic, and I just really liked it. And anime wise, I really enjoyed Ghost in the Shell, and
I
Ghost
like.
in the,
I saw the first one. The
Ghost
first
in the
new.
Shell Second Gig is one of my favorite animes. I love that.
I just could never get into it.
Really?
I like Cowboy Bebop.
I like Cowboy Bebop too, but this one has to
The
be one of my.
opening theme Tank is so fucking cool.
I'm watching Full Metal Alchemist right now, and that's a really good one
I
too.
never could get into that. I just didn't care.
One guy just got his entire like upper half blown off, blood went everywhere.
That's cool.
It's cool. I like Full Metal Alchemist a lot.
Sup, I'm Kevin, or Paintballer King 007 on YouTube. And I have a couple questions. If you could have any character in the Prime show, who would it be?
Well, I have to say one character I wouldn't want is Lockdown, because everyone's like, oh, we need Prime Lockdown, and I have to disagree. We don't need a Prime Lockdown because we have so many interesting Decepticons like Dreadwing, who is in it because of his brother. Then we have Knockout, who's kind of like Lockdown. Soundwave, who's just fucking weird. Starscream, who's not even with the Decepticons. We don't need really another interesting Decepticon. I think he'd actually be out of place.
My
Though
my answer would be Shockwave.
I think Shockwave and Jetfire. Those are two characters I'd really enjoy, and I think they could do Jetfire really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they made Jetfire, like, because they have so many Autobots that are like, hell yeah, let's kick some ass, like Arcee, Bulkhead, and Wheeljack. I think if we got like a timid version of Jetfire, who's kind of like G1 Silverbolt, that'd be really cool. I think that'd actually be like he'd have his own character, not just like, all right, let's fuck some shit up, kill people, hell yeah. I think if we had a timid guy who's like, I don't know, but he's like really powerful, like Jetfire, it would be really nice. And Shockwave, just as like this, I don't know. I think Shockwave would be really cool as well.
Same for TF4 movie.
Yeah, we need Shockwave.
He was in 3.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Galvatron. That's what I want.
It depends. If TF4 is a reboot, I don't know. Megatron, Optimus Prime. If it's a sequel, Galvatron. If we get Megatron 3.0, I swear to God. We don't need Megatron. Give us Galvatron. Give us a brand new character who's just based off Megatron. Not even his body. Or even a brand new leader created by someone like Unicron, and he's like, Megatron was a fucking failure. Screw that guy. I'm gonna do this right, and he does. I think that'd be really cool, but I don't think they care enough to do that.
And how about bot shots? We're skipping that.
No. What is that? What does that say?
Thanks, guys. Love the podcast. Keep doing what that thing you do. I was wondering if you still had your Digivolving Greymon.
How about bot shots? Bot shots are really cool.
I know you don't like it. I will be glad to take it off your hands.
Cool bot shots over the week.
If you want it,
if I ever meet you, sir, I'll play bot shots with you.
2 Transformers figures are your choice, or you could just give it to maybe, but it's up to you. So you want to get rid of it? No. I have two of him. I have one that's mint in the box. I got for free somehow. I forget how. And I have a loose one, but no.
Yeah,
I've get so many questions ever since I review. Can I have him since you don't like him? Can I have him? I don't know.
I get that all over my Naruto stuff, and I'm just kind of I just don't reply to them, but I just want to be like, no, you can't have it. It's nothing personal, or if anyone gets like upset about it, please don't. It's just the fact that we paid money, and it's like this is ours, you know. No offense. It's just, you know.
Pussy farts. All right, we need to talk about no bot shots. We need to talk about Operation Bumblebee.
Operation Bumblebee.
That was a pretty cool little 2-parter series that they had.
Kind of weird.
One part that really made me laugh out hysterically So the basic gist of the episodes were Mech were douchebags, stole Bumblebee's T-Cog, which is organic, which is biology that kind of like an organ that enables the Transformers to transform.
Which I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was originally called the Transformation Cog in G1, and they showed the T-Cog.
Which is
Neat.
fine.
Yeah.
I think you can put two and two together as what the T stands for.
Yep. And the one part that really made me laugh hysterically was when he was trying to get Knockout. and he tried to deploy his guns, and his guns didn't transform, and you heard him go like, and what in my mind what he was saying was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like that's what I just imagined him saying. That just thinking of him saying that was like, because that's what I'm sure he was saying. That's why
I don't know. And like what I really liked is what a lot of people said too is when he's talking, you can kind of put two and two together what he's saying, and I could see them actually putting that together because I don't think there'd be any restriction to get them referencing anything, and they don't have to tell anyone they're referencing it.
Yeah.
But there's a part where he's like arguing with Ratchet, and it even sounds like he says, "Well, why didn't you fix it?" or something like that, and. You can and he emotes a lot in this, and you can tell that he's just down. And when he gets angry, his doors go back, and his eyebrows just scowl, and
his doors go back like the ears of a pissed off cat.
Oh, I really enjoyed Bumblebee in this episode, and you feel bad for him, but like I don't know, it's just weird. But I just enjoyed how he emoted. It was really good, and you got to see a lot of like. How the Transformers worked, which is cool. And what was Project Chimera, which is their Transformer, next Transformer that they're making.
Starscream gets the shit end of the stick at the end though, which was funny.
Well, there's a very easy way that they could remedy that. Very easy. I think this is just a minor setback. Starscream in the beginning of and Starscream, and I think part 2 of Orion Pax had no problem just fucking cutting the heads off one of the Viacons and putting his hand through another. I'm pretty sure he can just go to the ship or find a Viacon and kill him, take his T-Cog, and probably. That's easy to fix if they do it.
But I didn't watch today's episode yet. Did you?
I did.
Loose Cannons was a good one.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I was almost extremely pissed off.
Well, don't tell me because I've yet to watch
it was... Well, I'm not going to... It's not a thing about the episode, but someone... I'm not going to name names, but this really pissed me off because you don't do this shit. All right, but there's a problem instigated in the trailer. And someone on Twitter said, hey, didn't this suck when this happened in the episode? Retweet it if it did. And someone retweeted that. And I saw that before the episode, and I was like, what? And I hadn't seen the episode yet. And just from stuff that Hasbro had said, or the Prime team had said at conventions about the show, about what they're not afraid to do, I was, like, freaking out. Like, oh my god, this was just spoiled for me. I swear to God.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of controversy behind this episode, and I'm really curious. Like, I found an episode of it on YouTube, and I'm going to watch it as soon as we're done.
Oh, I didn't find anything I didn't like about it, except for, it's kind of weird, and they do MacGuffin how Dreadwing is Skyquake's same exact mold, but you have to come at it from the standpoint of they paid money to get Skyquake made, and they said they're going to use Cliffjumper. They're going to have episodes just with Cliffjumpers, like, just kind of like, not useless, but just kind of flashbacks to Cliffjumper because they just don't want the design to go to waste.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for them to reuse that. And how they did it, I didn't find that out of place.
Well.
But yeah, the Operation Bumblebee was really entertaining. And the part 1 was written by Marty Eisenberg.
I have no idea who that is.
Really, he worked on a lot of animated, and he worked on Beast Machines.
Yeah, don't care.
Really?
Nope.
You wrote some fun Transformers. But Operation Bumblebee was really fun to watch. It just, and how Ratchet was... You could see where Ratchet felt really bad for not being able to fix Bumblebee in the war for his voice box.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that, and it was just kind of funny when Raph was in the car and he's just like, well, yeah, that we owe that medic, Bumblebee's life. He saved him. He's like, yeah, well, medic could have done better. And Raph's like, oh, want to ride with the Cybertron? No, thank you. Like that was kind of funny. Hey, stop it.
I got poop, dude.
Hold on. And it was really cool how Ratchet was so willingly to offer up his TCOG, but they ended up being able to fix Bumblebee.
He made a point. He really doesn't do shit.
Yeah, which I like. He's like, hey, I'm just the medic. I don't. The ability to transform is wasted upon me.
Yeah.
Bumblebee needs it.
Yeah. Oh, there's one part in part 2. Well, oh man, like Prime just gives Ratchet this look. Like, I can't remember it. Like Ratchet's like kind of having a pity party for himself, and Prime just kind of gives him this look. It's not like, I don't know.
You shut the fuck up, alright? This isn't about you.
I can't remember, but whatever happened, I thought it was pretty well animated. That was like, Prime was really understanding of kind of Ratchet's inner conflict.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't remember it. So shut up, Wyatt. I don't know. I got poop, dude. Like for reals.
So what are we gonna do?
Let's wrap this up.
All right.
You know the drill.
My name is Wyatt, and if you want to, you can subscribe to me on YouTube at Anakin Vader, and you can follow me on Twitter at Anakin Vader, and watch my Prime Ratchet review and Prime Arcee review. And I'm about to record some Bot Shots reviews.
I caught the Arcee and Ratchet. I don't care about the rest.
You're gonna watch those reviews.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You're gonna like them, favorite them, share them.
No.
You're gonna buy some too.
My name is Jesse. You're probably already subscribed to my YouTube channel, but if you are not, please do so. And please follow me at Twitter.
Me too.
Twitter.com/SSJAutobot.
Me too. Please. Oh.
I don't need any more Twitter stalkers, but I could use some more friends on Twitter, please.
I could use some more friends, because please don't ask for our toys. No offense to that guy at all.
Don't do what?
I said no offense to that guy at all. Really, don't take it as a slight. Don't get mad. It's just principle, please. We're not even gonna tell you his name. I don't think we did.
I don't know.
I actually don't even think his name was given in the question. So
no,
not a problem. Just understand.
We hate you.
Oh, that's me. I don't hate you.
I hate everyone.
I thank you for watching and at least sending us an email. I just left that whole thing to Jesse to answer. So
yeah.
So if you hate anyone, it's all Jesse. It was his idea. I didn't do anything. I was just sitting here playing video games. Then she came in and. Oh.
What are you even talking about?
That's from the first Transformers, where that what's his name? The fat guy was freaking out because the guy slammed papers on the desk. Oh shit! Jay did it. Jay's the one you want.
I got poop, dude.
I gotta film Bot Shots reviews.
All right, talk to you later. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye, Bot Shots.
Bye.
Bot Shots.